being asked to solve a problem here, and we see that there's 4 different terms, which means we're going to break out that factor by grouping. I'll group these first 2 terms together and these second 2 terms together and just hope that things work out well. Focusing on just these first 2 terms, I can see that the common factor is x squared. And if I use that reverse distributive property idea and I think about getting this x cubed back, I know I have to have an x on the inside here, and then of course to get the 4x squared back I'll have to have a positive 4. Looking at the next set of terms, it's starting off with a negative number, so I'm going to at the very least pull out a negative, and then the common factor between 9 and 36, the biggest one, is negative 9. That would again leave an x on the inside, and if I were to want to get a negative 36 back, and I have a negative 9 out here, the number to put inside here is plus 4, which is good, because these should match exactly, and they do. So that's a common factor of x plus 4. And then what's left is x squared minus 9. But this is an equation. It's supposed to be equal to 0. So at this point, I'm going to go ahead and, I recognize this is something I could factor further. This is x, 3 plus and minus. And then we have x plus 4. And that again has to equal 0. So I'll set each of these factors equal to 0 and solve to get the solutions to the equation. So when it's all said and done, what I end up with is the solutions are, this would be x equals negative 4, this gives me x equals negative 3, and this gives me x equals positive 3. So those are the solutions to the equation.